Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of PenguinCraft Season 9. Admittedly, we didn't get a whole lot done in the last episode, well, at least by my standards, but I do want to point out that, we do have a lot of outlines of builds, and I think in this episode we should at least try to get a decent chunk of them done. For a quick recap, we have this little building here, which is going to be my starter base. We have, this is going to be our news tower. So we'll have some news going on. We also have, over here, where Tim and Ollie lived, we're going to have a sewage company. This is going to be a pastry shop, right here, in this little box. This is a public pool. We're just going to need to fill in the inside with some other block. I'm thinking going with concrete, gray concrete. Over here we have the first thing that we ever outlined. We have the harbor gate where you can register your boat and also check in your boat. That way everyone is able to kind of just boat their way here. Oh, my happy guess isn't on a lead. That's weird. Come to spawn. Okay, we'll do that in a second. Post office will go here. Apparently some people are hoping to create a news company. So that's cool. I need to lead my happy guest. City of Spania news board. Need for more builds still opening. Rosie Retreat, the Olwell V's Love Hotel, Jay's Tower. Insert new builds here. Decor plus public spaces. Welcome to AV Main Street Streets. Grand opening soon. TBD. To be determined. Builds list below. Okay. Main Street. So he's building a whole city. I kinda like it. This is nice. Okay, well, that's the pool, or at least the basics of it. I might expand this later, but I think just having a basic version of each build before we go around and detail everything is probably the best way to do it. So we have officially one build out of too many to do. So yeah, we have ourselves a nice little public pool area. It's really basic, like really, really basic, but I don't think it's all bad. If we want to replace it with a different type of concrete later, like I'm thinking of changing it to gray, or maybe like a tannish block, like a smooth tan block. I don't know if there is any smooth tan blocks, but that's always a possibility later. We'll see. Holy crap, that base is insane.
Yeah, you can put anything.
No, you guys are admins. No, you guys are admins, so that's why you can do it.
Okay. They're hacking.
Holy gorp, bro. What is this
Lord
base?
Jesus Christ, load my bed. Take
Jesus Christ!
Oh my god, Colin. Yes. Hello.
I'm glad you can see the VC. Yeah.
Bro,
So,
I have finished one building and it's a pool.
Oh, oh, goddamn! I gotta fix the bridge. One trapdoor is missing. Right here, one trapdoor is missing. But this bridge is comments of both me and Jacob.
Okay.
Jacob made this part, right? I made all the trapdoors and fence gates and fences, and also 99% of the lights you see, I've placed.
Okay.
Well, not on the build, just everywhere around it. So like that glowstone, that's what I've spent the last, 30 minutes doing?
Okay.
I'm still not done, though. I need to go get more. I'll be honest, I don't know where stuff is.
That's fair. It's a very big build.
This is the main room.
Ooh.
I think that's what it is. We need an end rod to finish our build here, but, we don't have one of those.
Yeah, I don't think anyone has one of those. I like the
We
dog.
put our nuggets here.
Your nuggets? Negative friendship 1, 2, and 3? Okay.
Remember, they're pieces of your armor.
Yeah, I know.
Each nugget is a piece
Speaking of armor, I need to go make more of that, so I'll do that eventually.
which Jacob made this bench.
I like it.
I made this tree.
That is a very nice tree.
We have our ponds. Don't fall in.
Oh.
Ooh. Just because it's very hard to get out. I need to put some glowstone in there. Sorry. I just keep thinking about where I need to place lights.
That's fair.
Another tree. That one's made by Jacob, actually.
Oh.
Very nice.
I do like it, yeah.
And then this is where I chose to sit.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go grab my happy gas. Come here.
Corrupted apex predator.
Yep. I love him. He's great.
He looks like, okay, I'm guessing, okay, I'm gonna make some funny haha lore here. His code name is Corrupted Apex Predator. His name is actually just Jerry.
Maybe.
He looks like a Jerry.
Tinted glass is a smart idea. Thank you for reminding that a block exists.
Yeah, no, someone, like, a creeper somehow blew up the top part of the window.
Oh, what?
So, I know, it's weird. So I have to replace the glass back. I just replaced all the blackstone.
Because everyone's jumping in.
I'm jumping in. Isaiah, are you there?
No, I'm not gonna participate.
That's fair.
He's too weak right now. Yeah.
I mean, I'm pulling up to this in full Iron Gang.
I don't want to risk anything.
I don't really care.
Did you see the church's gift for you, pal?
For me or for Isaiah?
For you.
Oh, I didn't see anything. Destroying this man's health bar. Oh, I might be dead. No, never mind. I'm clutch god.
I don't think I've died once in the server yet.
Fun fact, I've only died to Rashad.
Perch.
Oh damn, what she's already dead?
Let me TP, bro. Let me TP, bro.
The dragon's pretty much dead. Who got it?
There you go.
Oh, wow.
Kyle did. GG.
I didn't get a TP. He TP'd afterwards.
Yeah, Tim, you came in way too late.
Nah, I came
I
here
got someone's
just in
pants.
time.
What do I have leather pants?
Just in time for the end.
I'm off for Elytra.
Okay.
The race begins.
The race
Yo,
begins for the egg.
guys.
Oh, I'm getting a teleport request from Colin. Hi.
I'm dying up here.
You know, I feel like I should be concerned at the fact that I don't have enough food to survive, but I have an
You
electricity.
don't have enough food to survive?
No, I don't have food on me. We
Oh,
Wait,
my last
would you
piece of
like
gold,
a
thank
cooked
you.
chicken shipment?
we've made enough farms to like last for months, but we
Oh
haven't
my
figured out
god,
the
what the hell?
Did he just give you an
Why are
electric or
no
some
creepers
shit?
spawning? I'm looking around now, not a single
Holy
creeper spawn.
crap!
That I understand.
I can fly,
Yeah.
gang, I can fly.
Why is there?
Why
You can
look-
fly.
Oh, I'm not wearing it. Okay, actually, you know, screw it. I'll take yours in exchange for pig step.
Yeah, that's what I wanted.
Perfect.
Even though it's my pig staff.
No, this is a different one.
And my elytra. Is it?
It's a different pig
I
step.
thought I gave you a pig step.
Yeah, and then I died and lost it, and I got a new one.
Oh my god. What is that? What is with you? Are you good? Do you need a bodyguard?
There's not really any point in being a bodyguard when I'm probably the most neutral player on the whole server. Okay, so we have finally finished at least the exterior of this house. We have finally finished the exterior of the starter base, also known as the mayor's quarters. It's not the prettiest building in the world, but it's definitely something, and if we want to change it later, we definitely can. I think that for how it looks currently, it's not horrible. I mean, it's not good, but again, we're only in episode 3, and we're only 2 weeks into a very, very long season, so I think ultimately this is fine for the time being. I still have to build a majority of other things, and I can always detail things at the end anyway. I think ultimately the plan for this season is just work towards building just kind of build a basic version of a build first, and then come back and build it later. Okay. I have just logged in. Admittedly, I've done some work around here. Oh, there's a sign. Something of value awaits you in the basement. Okay. Actually, before I go to the basement, I should probably explain myself a little bit here. So, admittedly, it's been a while since I recorded the last bit of this episode. Just because I've been so busy with other things. But I've gotten some work done on the base. I've added a couple extra blocks of height around the ends of the building, so we have a bit of a higher elevation. I think ultimately I'm going to leave it where it is. I can get behind this personally. And then I've done a little bit of the interior. I've made a little spot for my bed. I personally like it. Up here, I haven't done anything other than simply add a second floor. I think that's going to be our next course of action, is to probably finish this, or for the meantime, probably actually start another project, or do the exterior of this house. I think we're probably going to do the exterior of this house next, just simply because, well, I think that's a bigger priority given the fact that this is the only building we've started, and I still have a couple, just a few more to go. Maybe not too many, like a total of like 5 other buildings I need to make. Granted, this is probably the one that takes up the most resources, but still, I think we still have a couple more to go. And then last but not least, speaking of basements, I'll show you my basement. I added an entire storage section to my base. Admittedly, I didn't really showcase building this at all, and I feel kind of bad about accidentally deleting that recording, but whatevs. Not a big deal. Nothing I can really do about it now. Just a way to store like all of the items that I'm either using or plan to use at some point. I know I don't have some certain blocks. Which one do I not have? I don't have any of whatever this is. This is dark oak stripped? Yeah, stripped dark oak. But ultimately, these are a lot of the blocks I plan to use for at least this first area, or blocks I have been using. And then over here I have resources. Why is there sand here? Yay, free sand. May only the mayor open this gift. Oh god. Half a stack of diamonds. Sacramental apple. The Pope's care. Oh, Ivy gave this to me. I don't know if that's another thing I never specified or not, but yeah, so we kind of, Ibby's kind of like a pope. I'm not gonna lie. I feel bad about wearing, I might wear it to visit Ibby, but that's about it. I will say he did choose a nice color. I do like the green. He also gave me Paloca leaves, 20 of those. Do I have a chest for that? I don't. I don't inherently know if I'm going to use Paloca leaves yet, but I'll keep those on me. The church invites you, courtesy of the church, partake in the holy patronage. Okay, well, I guess there's holy patronage happening. Let me see if I can use only one. Oh, you can. It's a lot of roots and not as much wood, but oh well, no big deal. In all honesty, I spent way too much time over the next couple days building the walls and floors of every building, and pretty much used a month's worth of resources on just a couple of buildings. However, I eventually finished everything I needed to, and starting soon, we can work on the interiors and exteriors. The only thing left was none other than my weirdly shaped news tower. So, right away, I began working on it, and this took, admittedly, way too long. At least the final product is something I can be happy with, at least for now. Oh my. That took way too long. That is probably... I would argue that's probably the same amount of time that it took me to build my starter building. I built all of the rest of these in a fairly decent pace and time because they're all they're a lot smaller. These two, on the other hand, were definitely a lot more difficult. But we finally completed at least the start of our city. In episode 2, we built the outlines for all of these builds. Now here in episode 3, we have our mayor's quarters, aka my starter base. We have our news tower that I just finished right there. This post office. Then next up, we have the harbor gate where you can register your boats. We have a nice, lovely spruce dock that was not here before. We have ourselves a nice little pastry shop by this wonderful, wonderful pool that I actually did make darker. I don't know if you noticed that or not, or if I bothered to point it out, but yeah, it's darker now. And then finally back here we have our one and only sewage company, which I might actually redo the roof for later at a later time. But yeah, most of these, like at least exteriors are started. And I think ultimately, for how long this episode of Season 9 took to record, I think I'm going to end it here, because gee golly whiz, it's just a lot of work. In the next episode, I think we'll take a break from this mainland area, and we'll start that island that I promised I would make by hand, like right over there. So we'll be doing that next episode. I think that's a good thing to do in this meantime. Then after that, we'll start some new mainland buildings, some of the bigger ones, mind you. So episode 5 might take a while to complete as well, and actually episode 4 might as well. And then episode 6 or 7, that was unintentional, will be finishing up any finishing touches in this first district before we move on to our second one. And I think I've said this already. We're doing 4, not 5, because we're a month into Season 9 at the time of recording this, and this is my progress. I know damn well that it's going to take a while if I do any more. So we're just simply going to take it easy and do 4 instead of 5. And even then, those 4 might be a lot more basic than I was hoping. But ultimately, my goal is to finish the base, at least to an extent, before Season 9 is over. So that is the objective. And I guess we've gotten ourselves a good start here. The first month into Season 9, our progress is about, 6 buildings? Not great, but ultimately, it could be worse. And if we're on the right track. All of this stuff is kind of left as an outline for me to do exterior building. I'm going to do exterior building of every single one of these 6 builds, as well as the 4 or 5 more I'll create later. So this first district, I'd say, is roughly, it's getting there. I'd say it's about 30% complete, as ultimately we still have some more builds to make. And then on top of that, decorating will probably be the final step, but that's ultimately something that I will worry about in later episodes. So we'll worry about that another time. In the meantime, allow me to end off this episode here. Because wow, we have had a pretty interesting episode. I don't know when episode 3 will release. I think before you're seeing this, I also recorded 100 Line Last Defense Academy episode 17. So that might come out first, but oh well. This video will come out probably shortly after, or the first week of December. So you have that to look forward to. I don't have much else to say other than just look out for future stuff that I do, whether it's 100 Line, PenguinCraft, or anything else. make sure to keep tabs on my community tab or my Discord server. And I'm gonna be so for real. This episode took like way too much time to make, like 2.5 weeks. So if you could please subscribe for my suffering, because I still have to edit all this together, that would be great. I would love to hit 300 by the end of the year. We're only 20 away, and I think it'd be pretty cool if I did hit that milestone at some point. So I'm gonna stop yapping now, and I'll leave you to it. Thank you all for watching this episode of PenguinCraft Season 9, and I will see you all the next time I upload. Bye.